I don't know what that was. You know what I'm saying? We actually got good, clear internet today. You heard? Peace, Charmaine. What's going on? Peace to the gods. I don't think Charmaine knows she gone. I don't know. So when we say peace to God, we talking about the kingdom of God, God's children. God's children know that they God. Male or female, white, black, yellow, red. Whatever, any kind of form of melanin that you are, if you know that you God, then we talking to you. We talking about peace to the gods. We're talking about those that know that I am, the I am consciousness. The kingdom of God is the mind of God. When you have consciousness that, whoa, I am everything. You know, when you realize I'm connected to all and everything, and I'm a part of all. Allah. I'm a part of Allah. I am Allah. I can't separate myself from it because I am it. And so then you say, if we are children of God, then call us by our names, the gods. Like we are the gods. We're God broken up into many pieces of itself, communicated with itself. You see what I'm saying? And when you know that, then you can be one of us. But you can't just know it. Because it's degrees of knowing. That's why knowing is on a ledge. It's on a knowledge. So when you have knowledge, that's on a spectrum. You can't know, you can know but so much. There's people that know what I'm talking about but don't live it. Because they know it but to a certain degree. But when you know to the point where you feel it, then you have no other choice but to live it. So at the end of the day, a lot of people have a lot of knowledge, but they have a spectrum of knowledge, a degree of knowledge. And the degree of knowledge is not enough for them to inspire them to actually live that knowledge. So the more knowledge you have on a certain subject, or especially when it comes to the kingdom of God, the more knowledge you have, the more compelled you are to live it. And if you're not going to live it, then you don't have the PhD in the knowledge to the point where you are truly mastered the knowledge and truly understood the knowledge, so you're compelled to live it and you can't do nothing else. When you get to the point where you know this knowledge to the point we do, the gods, you can't do nothing else. Anything else is going to drain you. And you can't go to Babylon and work in Babylon like that. It's going to drain you. You're not going to feel good. You feel what I'm saying? Kami Queen says, wow, you really believe what you're saying, like for real, or this supposed to be for fun. I'm laughing. Yeah, only a fool will laugh at the truth of knowledge. You can't even hear me right now. You so sleep in consciousness, like you so sleep. You so under the MK Ultra that what I'm saying is point blank clear. It's divine, but it sound like womp 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 to you, and charging them, and you listening, and you like womp womp womp. But the thing is, you still listening. Right. If I got 16 hours a day in my life, right? I'm not watching no shit or listening to no shit that ain't building me up. So first of all, you're showing your character by even coming here when it's not benefiting you. You see what I'm saying? So 16 hours in a day, 8 hours to rest, that's 24 hours. If I got 16 hours of energy, as time is energy, and I'm here on this earth to evolve me as a being, why would I ever look at anything that devolves me? If it doesn't have anything to do with my growth and me becoming a better person, I'm here to become more. I'm here to learn how to love. I'm here that. I'm not focused on the right thing. I'm looking at some shit that I ain't supposed to be paying attention to. Let me unsubscribe, get off the page. What am I listening to? I'm not going to sit here and disagree with somebody about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm about. Why would I give my energy to some shit I don't agree about? Change the channel, look at some shit that I agree about so that I can better myself as a person. But you sitting here watching some shit that you don't agree with and you wanted to test it for what? If you know your truth is the truth, go live it. I'm on my channel living this is on my frequency. What you doing here? You wasting your fucking time and your energy on some shit that you don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? And that just lets me know who you are. So I can't entertain you. I can't give you a lot of my energy at all either. You feel me? I'm trying to build with the gods. I'm trying to build with people that think like me. You feel me? I really don't got time for you. Because energy is valuable. Energy is, time is valuable. You here to evolve. You here to grow. You feel me? Focus on thyself. Know thyself. Heal thyself. Don't be focused on somebody's wrongs and, you wrong. You coming up short. And it's like, if they coming up short, time is going to show them the truth. It's not my job to be Captain Save them. It's not my job to go on somebody's page and tell them that they wrong. Now I'm going to go on my page and teach what I teach and build with who I build with, and my business is stay in my lane. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to go on somebody's page and disagree with them. For what? For what? Nigga, I don't agree with you, you irrelevant to me. You irrelevant. I ain't got time to be focused on you. I'm focused on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And you'll find out you're wrong because why? This whole universe is ruled by facts, whether you like it or not. And if what you're saying is wrong, then when you live in your life and you applying that shit, you're gonna come out. Your knowledge is gonna take you to its wisdom. So you can talk all that shit all you want. Your knowledge, when you apply it to your life, it's gonna take you to its wisdom, and then you're gonna experience it. So I don't gotta tell you wrong. If you're wrong, it's irrelevant. I'm gonna keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And that's the part about it, right? While we arguing about dumb shit, our so-called oppressor is not paying attention to none of that shit. He's still destroying the planet. He's still doing what he's doing, spraying chemtrails. We talking shit. This nigga geoengineering the shit out of you. So he's not focused on what you're talking about. The enemy is not sitting there arguing with you. The enemy is like, okay, you argue with yourself. I'm gonna continue to spray your ass and genetically modify your food, alter your water so that your vibration ain't right so you can stay docile. Ain't nobody worried about arguing with nobody. I'm trying to build. I don't want to argue with you. I want to build with you. If you're not worried about building, keep it moving. So anyway, moving forward. And please stop asking about Eliana. Eliana is the past. That's my past. Like, she got to learn. We separated. Damn, like, stop asking me about Eliana, please. If you ask me about her again, I'm just going to block you because you trying to keep up drama. Eliana is gone. She went her way. She went to go learn her lessons in life. If she ever returns, she'll be on the camera and you'll know about it. She's not here. She's not in my life no more. Just like my other exes, and just not in my life no more. You gotta keep it moving. Just it. Like, I'm not addressing that shit no more. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm gonna move on to the next question. But that's what we mean when we say peace to the gods. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you believe both of the mass shooting for states to try to change the gun laws? Man, I ain't even there. I ain't even in America. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm in CarbonNation. I'm over here building. We already know what the government doing. We already know. Like, we already told you about what's coming. Like, we left. We ain't even over there. Like, we over here. Like, we over in the middle of the jungle in the mountains somewhere. Like, reaching back to continue to wake y'all up so that and then the signs is gonna come and you're gonna see, and then it's gonna be too late. You can sit here and play if you want. You can play with your shit if you want. But then again, this is only for the chosen. This is only for people that actually can hear it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it don't matter if y'all die. It don't matter if y'all die. Energy is not destroyed nor created. It's only transformed. So I'm only talking to people that can hear me, which are the children of God. And those people that can hear me I'm here to inspire you, aspire you, recharge you, to make sure that you continue your path, because on this journey, you know what I'm saying, you could be around so many people that don't understand what the fuck you're going through. So when I come online to inspire and aspire people to continue to do what they know is right to do, and to let you know you're not fucking crazy. You're not crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't let people make you think that you're crazy. For those that can't hear me, everybody else, y'all ain't nothing but distractions. Y'all need to go get a life, and you know what I'm saying, and mind your business and stay in your lane. You want to have arguments, but you can't intellectually debate anything we saying. Just come to us, you know, mature and be like, I got a question about something that you said, But, you know, we can't do that because crabs in the bucket. I blame the system, like I told you. It's not y'all, it's Babylon. Y'all just representatives of those. Y'all agents of Babylon. Y'all programmers. Y'all like Mr. Smiths. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know what y'all doing. You feel me? We gonna continue to rebuke the demons, but we building to the gods that know that they gods. This is for you. This is for aspiration. We get online here to keep you on the path of righteousness. We get online here to speak, to recharge you every day because you being drained every day and you got your own doubts and debilitations. So we get on here to inspire the gods. We're not on here to give energy to anything else. You feel what I'm saying? Sea moss. Your diet is beautiful to eat from the earth. Eat anything organic from the earth. Culinary art, that thing. But I'm gonna tell you something that's bigger than what you put in your mouth. It's your environment and the people in it. Like, oh, what vegan food should we eat? Anything from the earth organically. Cook it, culinary art it, make your own recipes, that's cool. But something that's greater than the food that you put in your mouth, because everything is sex, which is a sacred exchange of energy, and you're gonna be exchanging energies. Your highest form of energy that you're going to be exchanging with is the people in your life and the environment of the people create in your life. So before the food, you should be thinking about your relationships. You should be studying astrology, because astrology shows you the ingredients of the energy of the person that you're consuming. So we have people around us. You could be a vegan and still be sick because of the people in the environment that you're around. It's going to have more effect on you than your food that you put in your mouth. Your knowledge that you came to bring, your message that you came to bring. But you got to understand that the food is not as important as the people in your life. You could be eating all the vegan food and raw vegan, and you be around the most deadly, sick, toxic people that you know what I'm saying, that you could find. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. Evil people eat vegan. Evil people, fucked up, twisted, debilitated people eat vegan. So that they can channel their fucking evil energy just like you. The motherfuckers is just fucked up. Their astrological energy is fucked up, and they got their locks, they amplified and everything. They're just a strong version of some fucked up toxic person that they are. So you look at their natal chart, and they got locks, they eat vegan, they black, you know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker got hella debilitations. So all they did is amplify who the fuck they are. They're just a toxic person. You got a super toxic person, nigga. Nigga, clean it. You got some pure evil energy. Motherfuckers eating from the earth, pure. Got the pH water, the high pH water, and they just pure fucking evil. You look at their chart, you like, look at all these debilitations, look at all these aspects fucked up in your chart. Yeah, you vegan and you got locks, and you just a cleaner version. It was better that you wasn't vegan. It was better that you was vegan. This way you was confused about who the fuck you was, but now you know. Now you just straight pure evil. Period. You see what I'm saying? You just amplify who you already was. When you eat vegan and you eat from the earth and you grounded and you doing all the things that I'm telling you, you could be an evil person doing this stuff. And it just makes you, it just amplifies your energy and your power. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you can be a super fucking evil person. So you gotta understand it's not what you just put in your mouth. You gotta understand alchemy. You gotta understand alchemy. You gotta understand how this shit works. You gotta look at that astrological energy. You gotta look at, because that's the ingredients to the person. You know what I'm saying? They debilitations, the aspects, the major. You can eat sea moss all you want. You can get your pH level all over. You can be an electrified demon. You can be a hyped ass, souped up demon. If you don't look at that chart, that girl look beautiful as fuck, right? Cause she got her rising in Libra. Her rising is Libra, right? But she a fucking demon. Bitch bad as hell. You better look at that chart. You better look at the nutritional facts. I want to see the star facts. Let me see your star facts, because you bad as hell. I'm attracted to you. Oh my God. But let me look at your chart. Can I see your aspects though? Can I Google them aspects? You look at the aspects and you're going to be like, oh my God. This is when you become the gods. Like, and a lot of people be like, yo, what happened with Nana? Her aspects. Beautiful. We had a beautiful daughter. Shit look beautiful from the outside, but motherfuckers are super demon. Super duper demon. Motherfucker was eating vegan, CarbonNation, everything. Nigga just amplified what the fuck they was. When you cleanse your body, all of your shit come up. You detoxify yourself to your core. And when you detoxify yourself to your core, you run into who? You and your shit. This vegan diet makes you run into you. It just amplifies and clears it for you. It's like smoke in the mirror. When you start cleansing the body, the reflection becomes very clear of who the fuck you are. And most people see that shit, and I guide them right to them like, look, this is debilitations. That's what I was doing with Nana. I was showing her, and she was reading it to y'all like, yo, I got Sun Square, Pluto, I got Mars, quincunx in this shit. And when you look at it and you see it for what it is, now it's clear. And then if you don't got something in your chart that allows you to fight that or stand up to those demons, you're gonna go running. And then you gotta go learn the hard way. You gotta go bump your head and go back to Babylon, and niggas gotta drag you. You was with a man that was polygamous, but he was king. He was educating you and showing you the ropes. But now, you wasn't gonna listen to that because of debilitations. Now you gotta go back to Babylon and motherfucking see what these niggas is about. Not that the queens in Babylon didn't call you like, listen, bitch, ain't nothing here. Motherfuckers was calling her like, yo, don't come back here, bitch. Ain't nothing here. These niggas ain't shit. You got that nigga. You got the nigga, like, you already did, like, but nah. So if it ain't something in your chart that counteracts that and allows you to grow, you have to go learn the hard way and get drugged, you know what I mean, and experience Babylon. She ain't never really experienced Babylon. And people was warning her, like, yo, listen, stay where you are, bitch. I'm telling you, don't come over here. Motherfuckers from New Orleans. Women, grown-ass women with kids and shit and everything, like, telling her, yo, don't come back here, bitch. Deal with that polygamy, because these niggas out here gonna cheat on you anyway. They gonna run that game, because these niggas don't know who they are. And when niggas don't know who they are, they will promise you, like, yo, I will be with you to the day we die, baby. And they don't know who they are, and then they do some shit, and then they fuck you over, and then now you got another kid, and they running through, and then you got another baby dad, and then you become a single mother like everybody else, and then you go meet that frequency, and they trying to tell her, like, girl, ain't nothing over here. Chief, know the knowledge, he teaching you, stay there, don't let that be the reason you leave. See, like I told you, when you look into that chart, when you look into them aspects, you realize, like, yo, this person is toxic to themselves, so they have to go learn the hard way. And yo, the craziest thing in her chart, it says that she has to go down a dark path to learn her lessons. It says that in her shit. I'm like, damn. So because I knew that, it's like, all right, she got to go learn. She got to learn the hard way. You feel me? And it was a lot of y'all women out there that was warning her, like, yo, y'all was smart. Y'all was telling her, and she was listening, but she did. Look, you can't escape the experience that you're supposed to go have. You can't. If that's what you're supposed to experience, ain't nothing gonna be able to take you away from that. And it is what it is. But with that being stated, so yeah, it's just not about your vegan meal. It's not about you being in tune with the earth. If you's an evil motherfucker, there's a lot of evil people that, I mean, look at the white man. The white man uses the harnesses the energy of the universe, right? Of all the elements, and uses it to destroy the earth. I mean, the white man knows alchemy. He takes the technologies and takes nature and uses it against itself. Why would you spray aluminum in the sky to block out the sun when all you gotta do is become vegan as a white person and slowly adapt yourself to the sun? That's the natural way that white people can adapt themselves to the sun so they don't get burned. But the white people that are still holding on to the cathedral theories and misinformation, their old theories and information, they don't know the new information where white people can get locks, they can eat vegan as long as they're eating vegan and they're in tune with the earth. The sun is not going to burn your ass because you're only burning from the toxins in your body, no matter if you're black or white. So white people only get this reaction, this skin reaction, this skin cancer, and all of this, melanonia, whatever this shit is, melanomia. They get that because their liver is toxic with low vibrational foods that they eating. And so if they become vegan and eat organically, you'll see the white person can build their melanin. They can build their melanin. They can come out to the sun slowly, come out to the sun, build, and then go tan, build your melanin, and then you can build a resistance to the very UVB that you're running from. But see, the people that are spraying you with chemtrails are under a whole nother knowledge. They under a whole nother fear. They think like, oh, sun. And so we're living under old information, and that's why you're getting sprayed with chemtrails, because these people really believe in their mind that their children are going to get hurt from the sun, when that's not the truth. And we can prove. What I'm saying, and so something ain't right, something ain't adding up. So listen, y'all got y'all society and y'all live in insanity, and what y'all doing is old information. There's new information that's flooding in that they are not in the textbooks. And they go by the textbooks of what they, they learn. Motherfuckers is going to med school and learning the wrong information about the human body. You see what I'm saying? And the standard human body is a Caucasian body. And that's just crazy, because if we're talking about humanity, then it shouldn't be about prejudice at all. So why are we using the standard human body being a lighter pigmented or less melanated body as the standard in the medical books, when we know that the original human body is a melanated body? We should be studying the black man and black woman's body to understand, and everything else should fall underneath that. When we look in our medical books, we're not even acknowledged. We have to educate ourselves on how to take care of the black body, the black woman, because we need more of whatever they have. We need more sunlight. They have a certain requirement of how much vitamin D a human's supposed to have, but they don't consider the melanated man and woman. And so we have to educate our own selves, because we're living in the shadow of someone that lacks melanin. And they don't even look at melanin. There's no information on melanin. When we look at melanin, it's black people actually educating themselves about melanin. You can go Google melanin. There's very little information about it, because it's not important to them. And we have to realize. Like, black people putting sunscreen on is a prime example of how we're living in the shadow of our oppressor, that we think in our minds, right, that we are white. We're living like we're the white man, like European, like we're living in the consciousness that we're European, not in the education. Anytime you see a black person putting sunscreen on, you got to know there's something wrong with us mentally. You got to know it's something wrong with the people when you see black people putting sunscreen on. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I used to be that nigga. Yeah. I can't lie to you, I put sunscreen. If you put sunscreen on, raise your hands. I put sunscreen on. This how you know we was lost, and we was living in the mind of our oppressor, like mentally. It's like being a Kung Fu Panda, thinking you a duck, walking like a duck, quacking like a duck, but you a panda. You see what I'm saying? And then one day you wake up and realize you're not a duck, and you're like, damn, I'm not a duck. And ain't nothing wrong with ducks. Ducks gonna be ducks, but goddamn, I'm not a duck. I'm a panda. I gotta eat like. On everything is not educating us. We just like some people. They don't even consider us. And there's good white people out there that bring that point up. Like, yo, we're not telling black people you know what I'm saying? Like, how this affects them. These medical things that we give in black people are not enough. We have to give them a little more, because they have more substance to them. So you giving the black person this, and they really helping them. And then, you're just treating them standardly by the human body of a Caucasian, and there's a different anatomy. And if that's science, then why are the medical books based in just white people. And like, oh, we're all human, when you know scientifically that we have more melanin, and so we have more substance, and so we need different care, and a little, it's an intricate care is different. So, you know, with that being stated, they know that, but we not considered. So we have to educate our own selves. So when you look at the geoengineering, when you look at the genetic modification, white people have standard good reasons in their mind why they're doing it. It's not getting done for no reason. It's really not an evil thing. They think in their mind they need to genetically modify their food to survive because the insects are eating that shit. So in their mind, supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? So when you understand your enemy and how it thinks, and you be looking at like, why are they doing that? You be up there like, why would you spray the fucking sky? Like, you gotta really, you ever looked at the sky and looked at this shit and be like, yo, are these people pure evil? No. These people really think they're doing the right thing. Right. They're not considering black people who require more UVB. You're not considering, and as soon as you see a motherfucker spraying the sky for their well-being, then you know. Chemtrails should be black people's wake-up. Right. Because black people need sunlight. White people are scared of sunlight, so that means they don't give a fuck about you. Chemtrails is a clear out, you're not even counted. They're like, we don't give a fuck about you. First of all, we're stupid to do this to ourselves. But on top of that, we don't really give a fuck about, we don't even consider you. We don't consider you at all. Because you're required a certain amount of sunlight, and if you don't, you go into a certain depression. Your genes shut off for you to survive, and you have to evolve, and you get lighter skin. You see us, we starting to get lighter and lighter and lighter, and they show the picture of what the average human being is going to look like coming in the next 50 years, and they're going to be this mixture of white and black. You see the mixed kids. And that's what we have to evolve to survive within their society. They do not care about black skin or melanin. They don't care about you. You're not considered. You have to consider yourself. You have to love yourself. As soon as you see the sky being sprayed, you like, yo, they blocking out the sun? Really? I need sunlight. I'm fucking black as shit. These people don't give a fuck about me. Okay, I'm not gonna get angry because I know that you think about you and yours, and this is your society and this is your home. I can't get angry. I know that what you're doing is stupid. I'm not gonna get angry about. I'm not gonna get guns and get on the fucking street and be like protesting. It's not gonna be effective. What's gonna be effective is that I just walk away and go toward the sun, get closer to the equator. And this is what Nature Boy and CarbonNation is telling y'all to do. Is just look, love yourself. Take your freedom. Go. As soon as you see a nigga spraying your fucking sky, you should be like, okay. Right. Okay.
It's clear.
Okay. Y'all don't give a fuck about me. Alright. Man, we gotta go. We gotta go. We can't get no sunlight here. We gotta go. They trying to put shadows on our sun. Hold it up. They trying to reflect the sun back to itself so that they don't get the UV that's popping through the ozone layer. So it's like, yo, we need that. That's supposed to wake us up. That extra sun is supposed to wake us up because we're too far away from the equator. That extra sunlight is supposed to be like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all might be feeling heat, but y'all not getting that sunlight, that UV, because they're blocking that UV out because they're afraid that that's going to kill them and give them cancer. But that's extra UV. That extra UVB, the extra ultraviolet light is supposed to wake your genes up like the plants. The plants wake up when the sun comes out. When the UV hit the plant and the plant starts springing, you're supposed to wake up when the sun hit. But not only through the sun are you getting blocked, you're getting blocked through your food, right? Because the food is supposed to wake you up too. What you eat goes into you and gives you knowledge and information and supposed to wake you up into your, you know what I'm saying, to your understanding of what the universe or the cosmos wants you to do. That's how all the birds and all the animals know what to do. It's called a magnetoreceptor. You're supposed to be able to pick up the knowledge of the universe as cells in the body. Like cells in your body, they know what to do because the hypothalamus sends signals. It sends signals. The hypothalamus will send a signal to the pituitary gland, or and then send those signals to the kidneys, so the kidneys to produce a certain thing and to do with the cells. The cells at the kidney cells are supposed to do a certain function. So they'll know. You get a signal. It's your endocrine system. Same thing with the earth. There's signals that the birds get. Everything get. That's why animals don't be around. They know exactly what to do. Everything is in perfect alignment, but us, nigga, that we are getting genetically modified food. We're getting genetic. So the knowledge that the genes are the knowledge. That's the information. When that information is modified, and I told you, it's not evil. They do not think it's evil. They think they're doing the right thing. This is why they're doing the right thing. They think they're okay, cool. This will give it shelf life. They do not give a fuck about an apple and what it stands for. Nigga, they like, look, you want an apple?
Right. Thought of it right.
You want it to last?
30 days?
30 days? I mean, come on. You know, people want to make sure that their product is on the shelf long enough to sell. They try to get that money. So they're not giving a fuck about your genes. They're not giving a fuck about your knowledge. They're giving a fuck about shelf life.
Right.
This is my product. I want it to stay. My shit, and studies show that people buy shiny apples. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what I have to do to make that shiny apple. Do it. Genetically modify that bitch. Modify that bitch. Oh, this is gonna sell. And when they look at the inventory, they see that the shiny apples sell, and people look at the shiny apples as clean and they buy it. So who gives a fuck? You're the consumer. You're actually playing into it. If we bought organic, it would be organic all over the motherfucking. It would be the other stuff would just fall off the shelf. But we don't buy organic. You know what I'm saying? And right now, organic is priced higher because less people buy it.
Right.
Supply and demand. So we are governing our own selves, basically. It's not evil. The government is not evil. It's actually giving the people what they want. Because the people is just ignorant enough. Which is the education that we're given is by the government. You know what I'm saying? The government is ignorant. We're ignorant. And we're promoting ignorance. And we're living in our ignorance. And we're consumed by that ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, there's very few people that understand what's really going on. And it's our job to make that. Put that out there to wake up as many of the people as we can. Because we have to realize the government does not think it's doing something evil.
Right.
They don't think that it's doing something evil. But you have to be smart enough to be like, okay, y'all wrong. And I don't agree with y'all. I'm going to take me and my wife, my black ass needs sunlight. I require sunlight. I can show you that information. There's tons and tons of knowledge on how melanin works. You see what I'm saying? And how it's required more sunlight. And then the vitamin D deficiency that brings diseases to us when we don't have the correct vitamin D levels. Right. We require more UVB. And it's the first thing I told people is to leave. And I'm not telling you to leave Babylon and run. I'm saying no, migrate. I'm saying migrate. I'm not saying run from your situation. I'm not telling you to run. I'm telling you to migrate because it's spraying you. They're genetically modifying your food, and your food is imported from here. It's imported from Central America. So at the end of the day, why not go where your food is originally grown? Why not go in that place where it's originally grown? There's plenty of sunlight. They're not spraying chemtrails here. Just go in the mountains. This is where all the fruit is at. You know what I'm saying? This is where your food is. This is where you can get the message from the universe. Yourself. I don't want to be sitting here telling you what you need to know because you ain't going to hear me. You're not going to hear me because your mind is fucking doused down. It's like you're asleep. You looking at me because, oh, he's handsome. That's why I'm looking at this nigga. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
Right.
Oh, I just like him. He's beautiful. Oh, I like the drama that comes along. I want to critique this nigga. I want to look at the background and look at her and look at. That's why I'm watching this shit. You know, because you sleep. You can't. Like, yo, just go. Just get close to the sun. Go into the mountain. Get away from Babylon. Go toward the equator. Pick one of these countries in Central America, go back to Africa if you can, but they make it hard to get back to Africa. $4,000 for a ticket. Damn, you bugging. Yeah. You bugging. 4 racks for a ticket. Nigga, no, look, this is what you do. You take your car. If you own your car, drive right through by Texas. Go right into Mexico, because that's where your food is coming from anyway. It's imported from Mexico. If you go into the Whole Food store, next time you in a Whole Food store, right? What I want you to do. And I took y'all in there. I don't know if you've seen the video. But the next time you go into any supermarket, number one, always go to the produce section. You can feel the life as soon as you come to the produce section. You're like, oh, this is where the real food is at. You know, you can literally feel, because it's colder in that area. They have to preserve it. So it's colder. You go in the produce area. You see all the fruit hanging around. You can feel the life. You're like, hey, this is it right here. But don't get too excited. Because some of that shit is GMO. It's genetically modified. Now you in the produce section, right? So you done all that shit on the shelf, all that shit. That's boxed. That's the government. You can't trust the government because they don't know what the fuck they insane. And they think they're doing the right thing. They're preserving, and you got to understand the consumers. You know, when you're trying to make money, You do whatever to preserve your food. So these people are just trying to get money. They're doing the right thing to them, and they're like, shit, they buying it. They're like motherfucker drug dealer. The drug dealer will compress and cut the coke with whatever it needs to sell. They don't give a fuck if it's selling. They don't give a fuck how it affects you. You buying it? I'm selling it, nigga. I found a way to cut it better. I found a way to da-da-da. And so that breeds greed. And so you can't trust these products in the shelves, in the boxes, in the bags. You got to read everything. You got to Google everything because these people are trying to make money. So it doesn't matter about your health. If you're worried about eating and having sex with the universe and communicating with the universe through your food, then you're gonna have to do some research. You're gonna be like, whoa. Don't just grab anything, baby. Hold on. Let's look at the label. What that big word mean? Right. Oh shit, this is gonna make us go to sleep. Yeah. This is gonna put our genes to sleep. We trying to wake the fuck up. When we talking about waking up, we talking about waking up genes. And if we talking about waking up genes, let's go over here to the produce section. Hey, whoa, slow down. I know it look good over here, but what number is on that apple? 4? Oh, that's conveniently grown. That could be wrong. Let's open that apple to see if it got seeds in it before we eat it. Because if that apple don't got seeds in it, then we don't want to eat it because then the universe ain't confirmed that and stamped that. If it got seeds, we can eat it. If it ain't got no seeds, don't eat it. That it's going to give it more shelf life, so they genetically modified it so it won't spoil so quickly. So they Monsanto has made seeds that allow longer shelf life, and you know what I'm saying, they don't know, and it won't allow insects to eat it. If the insects eat it, they die. Right. So you are a living being, nigga. Like, you might not die as quick as a motherfucking insect would, because it's more potent to the insect, but you're still putting in poison in your body slowly. So I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna eat that shit if it got a 3 on it. It got a 9 on it, cool. I ain't even trusting that. When I get home, I'm gonna wash that shit. We know that a 9 means organic on your fruit. So when you open up your fruit and you see the seed in it, we can tear it up. Alright, cool, we can eat it, we can have sex with this. We can have a sexual energy, we can have a sacred energy exchange with this food right here. Because we done checked, this is the kind of world we live in. Right. When you get to the tropics, you ain't gotta do that no more. Yo, when you get out here, when you live in Costa Rica, Mexico, when you live out here, there ain't no organic sex. It's all real. Right. Everything is real. It's like wow. And then I was saying this. Next time you go into your produce section, this is what I want you to do, right? I want you to hold on. Like, I want you to go into your produce section, right? Whole Foods. Go to the top store. The top store, because that's where real food is at, right? Wherever the white people shop is where you want to shop. Don't shop where black people shop at. Because black people will get the bottom line of the produce. I'm just letting you know, if you go to the black neighborhood, do not shop where black people have supermarkets. Go to the white neighborhoods. That's the first thing you're going to realize. It's like, fuck, I got to go to white people. If you got food stamps, you smart. You smart. You absolutely smart. So now that you got that, I want you to go into your Trader Joe's. I want you to go into your Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go into these stores. I want you to look at the produce section. Then I want you to just pay attention to where this food is. I realized that all the food is imported from Central America or South America. And I'm saying, yo, any other animal would live its natural where its food is grown. If you take a gorilla and you let it out to New York Zoo, it's gonna go to where its food is grown. Cause that's your home, nigga. Where your food is grown is your home. It's like, wait. So now I figured it out. I said, oh shit, but the sun is more potent here. You can't spray chemtrails over here because the sun is more potent. You be wasting your chemicals because the sun is so potent here that it's just gonna melt that shit off. It's gonna melt. You try to spray a chemtrail out here, they don't do it like that out here. You know what I'm saying? And also, you will always see chemtrails wherever white people are. That's real. Stay away from the gringos. Always go towards the natives. Live with the natives. Go into the mountains where the people live more close to the earth. Excuse me. And so when you look at your food and you see Argentina's, Costa Rica, Mexico, when you look at the organic food, the expensive food, the food that costs, your avocado costs $2.
Right.
For one avocado at $2, like, nigga, one avocado, you go to Whole Foods, you get a handful of food, $100. Right. This how you know we in starvation mode. This how you know we in starvation mode. I've been trying to tell people for a long time. You see me in Mexico, you think I'm running. I'm not running, nigga. I'm not fucking stupid. In Mexico, a fucking avocado is what, 10 cents? Excuse me, we went down the wrong pipe.
It's like free if you go to certain places.
We've been to places where it's just avocados everywhere, mangoes just everywhere on the tree. On the tree just everywhere. Right? We got limes right here on the tree that will cost you like a bag of limes, key limes. They all in this tree over here. We got noonie fruit, bring the fruit over here.
You can't even eat all
Bring the medicine fruit. Google how much Tahitian noonie juice is. It's $200 a bottle. This is a medicine. So if you're sick and your immune system weak, this is noonie, the noonie tree. This juice right here, if you just, when I'm done, Google it. It costs $100 to $200 a little bottle for the juice in America. You have to order this Tahitian noonie juice. This juice right here is good for cancer, any immune disease, anything like this. This stuff right, just Google NONI. There's actually companies open in the States that literally sell this stuff $400 a bottle. Facts. And it's just falling off the tree. Crazy smell on it too. Google noonie. It's just here, free, just here. Oh, here's noonie. All the herbs that Dr. Sebi sold you, literally, you can get them $5 out here. It's nothing. It's literally growing wild. All you gotta do is ask the locals. And then when you realize, like, damn, Dr. Sebi was making money hand over fist, selling something that was $5. Like, literally, the herbs grow wild right here in Central America. You don't gotta go to Africa because they got it right here and it's cheap as hell. And it's like, damn, that's crazy, right? But it's funny because it's free here. Because it's kind of hard to sell this shit. That's why it's so cheap here. Because it's like going to China trying to get clothes. You go to China and you get everything wholesale. You like everything made in China, nigga. You in China. Like, okay, we can spend $200 on a fucking polo shirt. Go to China and spend $10 because that's where it's made. Right? Same thing with your food. But guess what? Any animal this is why I say we're not smarter than animals. Animals are way smarter than us. We haven't reached the state of an animal's mind. We have to tap into our reptilian mind way more than we do. Because at the end of the day, we are not wise. We are ignorant because we're living in the mind of our oppressors. But an animal, if you let the animal out the zoo, let a gorilla out the zoo, let a monkey out the zoo, let a parrot out the zoo, it's not going to, and a parrot and a monkey is in New York City. You know, you got zoos with gorillas in it. It's New York City. They stimulate the environment. They make they put heaters. You ever been in the zoo? Yeah. And you walk into that one area and it's hot. You're like, yeah, we have to simulate an environment for the tropical birds because they will die if they don't live in a certain temperature. Right. And then it starts to click. It's like, wait a minute. So if you let that animal out the zoo, it's going to migrate to where its food is at, where its temperature is at, where there's more sun. Now, if you're dark skinned, you know your ass don't belong in America. Right. You don't. You don't. And not now, because now you're getting sprayed. It's different now than it was back in indigenous times. The weather's different. This GMO, and they got a machine that push clouds up into the air and make fake clouds. Like, you can't trust your oppressor to the point where you're going to be able to have your premium health. So if you're dark skinned, then you know you have to migrate. It's not running. It's being smart. I'm not running from Babylon. I'm not running from no charges. I'm trying to run toward. I'm like every animal trying to get to my natural environment. Now, America used to be natural. We used to have weeds that we ate, medicine, growth, and everything like right there on the land. Everything we needed for the makeup for the sun, we used to have it right there on the land. But now Monsanto there, they motherfucking what's going on. We don't have that no more in the land. The land is sick. It's sick. And you see how it's been stomped on, treated. The people have came and made, the fallen angels, fallen in consciousness, have came and made that a terrible place to be. And so, you don't get mad at it. We don't have to sit around screaming about it. We don't have problems. We have solutions. So I'm not going to sit here and complain about the government. Y'all, I respect y'all. We sold our shit away. Yes, we integrated with y'all. We actually fought to be like y'all. Literally. We gotta be one with our oppressor. So, therefore, I can't be mad at that. All I can do is do what's right for me and teach others and try to awaken as many as I can awaken. Now, the next time you're in your supermarket, look at where your food is grown. You're gonna realize, like, oh shit, this stuff is imported. It's imported. So if it's imported, guess what? Remember that animal that needed that certain climate? Yeah. Or it would something be wrong with it? Yeah. Your fruit is the same way. Right. So when you import your fruit, you change genetic codes, the information in your food, because you're supposed to be eating for information. So when you change that code, you change the information. So the food that you're eating is not as good, it's not as fresh as it would be if it was right there where you get it from the tree, or it drops from the tree right there, because the vibration is taken off because of the we know that we have ley lines. We know about ley lines. We know about electrical magnetic grid of the earth. The fruit tree is not growing where it's growing at for no reason. It's not just randomly growing. Oh, it's randomly growing there. No, the sun is aligned with stars. The trees aligned with stars that's supposed to communicate with the cells in your body. And we already understand it. So with that being stated, no one's running here. We're not running from responsibility. No, we're running from fucking chemtrails. We're running from genetic modification. We're running from oppression. Not even running, we're walking. Migrating. I don't like to say running because, nigga, I wouldn't got my passport. And I left. You know what I'm saying? It was not running, nigga. Education. I literally, consciously left. Not running. Migrate. There's a difference. Like the birds are running. They're not, you see birds running from the south. Birds are running. They're running from their responsibilities. Now look at those birds. Those birds no, they're running. No, that's called migrating. Motherfuckers are smart. They realize, season change, time to go. Motherfucker, fuck on my food, gotta go. How much for an avocado? How much for a motherfucking mango? Gotta go. Gotta go. So motherfuckers smart enough to, a mango here is how much? Like 5 cents? 5, yeah. Now even that is falling off the tree. You're riding down the road, this fucking mangoes everywhere. It's kind of hard to charge you for it. It's just like in China. It's kind of hard to charge you for the clothes that they make there. So people go to China and like, yo, I got all these clothes, this name brand clothes for fucking $12, $2, $3. Take it. Motherfuckers walking around with polo shit, True Religion, for nothing. The bums is wearing that shit over in China. We over here spending $20 for this shit. Homeless with J's on. J's with Jordans on. Like, nigga got Gucci shit, he got red bottoms on. Look at these bums out here. Gucci belt, they got a Louis Vuitton belt. You asking me for money for? You got a Louis Vuitton belt, nigga. Oh, this. Right. So yeah, man. I just think that it's smart for melanated people to educate themselves and actually start to live it, not just talking about it. We can't just talk about it. We have to live it. We have to migrate. I think, and like I said, when you're in the supermarket next time, do not shop with black people, where black supermarkets are at. Always go to the white neighborhoods. They need to see that we smart, nigga. We start walking up in there, they're like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Getting real food. Right. And hopefully you smart enough to get EBT. Because that's you using the government against itself. Get the EBT, but even then, it's overpriced. Fucking mango, $2. A mango, $2, $1, like for a mango, just one. Nigga, they just dropping off the trees out here. And, yo, when you driving up the mountain, you just see fruit in the gutter. It's just going back to the. Y'all seen it? Y'all been out here for a minute. It's everywhere. I got food fruit over here. It's, we can show y'all the trees when we get out. When we finally get the paperwork done from the land that we bought. It's all this. Nobody planted this. What? What? What are you joking about?
Right there, look.
Look, this is stuff is just. In the mountain, and if you look over here, there's a lime tree over here, key lime tree, and then look, oh here it is right here. Look, there's a lime tree right here. It just fall off the tree. It's out here free. Like, look at all these limes in this tree right here, man. You see what I'm saying? And then you pay an arm over a leg for the stuff. Yeah, like you be like paying $2 a pound and all that. This stuff falling off the ground. It's just falling off the tree, right? So it's like you people say, "Oh, you running?" Nah, I'm not running. They got just being smart. Like, first of all, my food is what I need. I'm just like any other animal. They're gonna go to where their food grows abundant. And so, you know, it is what it is. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I'm smart. You dig? So with that being said, I encourage, and it's my job that I have the knowledge, and I'm living the knowledge to show you. You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on, and you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. So yeah. There's a lot of main people to please go to black countries because these Spanish countries. But then they still stare at you and try to touch your hair. It's really weird. And you when you're traveling, people just be looking at you crazy if you don't blend in. So Belize is really good to be at because you'll blend in. If you're melanated, go to a country that have melanated people there, or you know what I'm saying, because you blend in better. And that's what I learned on this journey. Because people look, the program is heavy. The program. Because movies and media has depicted us internationally. This is why we shouldn't laugh at R. Kelly, or we shouldn't laugh at Bill Cosby, because internationally they represent a demographic and they give us a bad, you know what I'm saying? So when we talk about these celebrities bad online, when we talk about all these celebrities, when people see you internationally, they think about those media outlets, and they judge you by R. Kelly, they judge you by Bill Cosby, they judge you by, and when you're traveling, people looking at you like, Bill Cosby, I'm like, he's a thug, look, he's a rapper, this guy probably got a gun, you got some weed? And then they'll ask you like, yo, you got weed? And you're like, no, I don't smoke weed. And like, it's the stereotypes that's killing us, and we make fun of that shit and we laughing about it, but when you travel, you don't think that shit's funny because you get the back end of it. But the niggas that's just staying there, ain't doing nothing, is making fun of it and talking about it online and making, you know, just clout chasing just to get views. They don't realize they hurting our image across the seas, and so anywhere you go, so you're not even in your own home, you know what I'm saying, welcome, like, you know what I'm saying, people, so you're gonna have to go where there's black people at, because you don't want to go nowhere else, because those people, first of all, they're looking at you as different, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, so they're gonna look at you like that, and you're not gonna be accepted like that, because you're gonna feel weird. You feel weird when you walk into a room, and everybody's staring at you because you're black. You do. And we trust me, we go through that all the time. So I would recommend that you go to Belize, Panama, or Jamaica. people, you could just go anywhere. You're gonna be gringo. They're gonna think you have money, and they're gonna less melanated people. You could pretty much go anywhere, but the only thing is that you got a high risk of getting robbed, or you know what I'm saying, or kidnapped, human trafficking your ass or some shit. Because everybody think you got money if you're white. In these countries, they think you got money. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. So when you in Belize, when you in Panama, and then the other countries, they have black people, but they keep them in one part in the Caribbean. All the countries have black people in them, but they live poor in the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? So you will know, where the black people at. They live poor and they violent and it's crazy. Everywhere you go, there's black people. They're under oppression, and it's crazy because and it's just a reflection of the states. And everybody's trying to be a tough guy. Everybody's trying to be a rapper. Everybody's trying to be glorified lifestyle that they see on TV or the image they see on the internet of black people from America. We don't know the effect that's having on these small little countries that's trying to be like y'all. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, this all stemmed from me talking about veganism when you said CMOS and people that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It started with CMOS. You start talking about being a vegan and then peopletarian. We call it being a peopletarian and understanding people's astrology. You see what I'm saying? If y'all want to build, y'all can build. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important that we understand each other's astrological energy. That's what it's like.
The whole super demon shit. That's crazy.
Somebody said, why didn't he buy land? Said if he's so smart since he's been here all those years. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm reluctant to even do that because of the fact that the concept of owning land has come from the European. We didn't understand owning anything that we didn't particularly have control over. Like you can't make a tree. You could destroy a tree, but you can't make it. You know what I'm saying? That's like owning people. We didn't understand the concept of owning someone else. You can't own something that you didn't create. So like for instance, we only have the power to destroy or to nurture. That's the only thing that we're limited to. We don't have the power to create a tree. You can't create a tree. You're limited. You can't create a tree, but you can destroy it. I can't create you, true, right? But I can destroy you. I can't make you again. I can't make you again, but I destroy. And this is why we have a choice to build or destroy, to nurse and nurture or destroy. You see what I'm saying? So when you say the concept of owning land, indigenous people never understood that concept. We didn't understand the concept. Just like buying and selling, we never understood that concept. We was always sharing. We were like I told you.
That's crazy, right? How people, Nature Boy, how you gonna talk about the Caribbean when you probably haven't even been there? Wow, you've been to one island. Wow. And you don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, they only have us in one place. What are you talking about? If you don't know nothing about the Caribbean, don't speak for us. Don't speak for us. Period.
Why I shouldn't be able to go up on this mountain right here, find a plot of land, and me and my family start building on it. There's no reason. And in certain places you're allowed to do that. You just find land and they let you just build on that land. And that's how it should be. But now you have to go to somebody that took paperwork, and this is stupid. You have to call some number to somebody that got paperwork, which come from trees, cut down a tree, make a paperwork, and the paperwork, I want you to think how silly this is. The paperwork says that you own the land. You own that space, but how can I own something I didn't create? In a sense, I can't create this fruit tree, but you're saying I own it. I can't create this woman right here, but you're saying I own it. How can I own anything I didn't create? I can only destroy it or nurse and nurture it. I cannot create that.
Nature Boy does not know what he's talking about don't go to the Caribbean. Man, don't speak for us, bruh. You don't know what the hell you talking about. There's Caribbean people in there that live in the mountains, big houses. What are you talking about? My family owns one of the biggest houses in St. Kitts, in our area. So what are you talking about? There are our people out there that have big houses in the mountains. We are tugboat.